Tired of facing higher town halls and CWL and trophy pushing? Well, you clicked on the right video. I will show you 3 attack strategies that can help you to 3-star a Th14 as a Town Hall 13 yourself. So it will be very helpful for CWL and trophy pushing. Alright, let's get started without wasting your precious time. At number 1, we have the Queen Charge Dragon Rider's attack strategy. Works great on anti-3-star bases. This is the general army composition. Make small changes according to the target base. And these are the hero equipments we will be using for the strategy. Take a look at this base. Not a fully maxed Th14, but all the major defenses are maxed out. Now the main and perhaps the only weakness of the Dragon Riders are the enemy CC and defending heroes. So we usually do a Queen Charge to take down the CC along with 1 or 2 enemy heroes. The second objective is to create a narrow pathing for the Dragon Riders, so they can fly through the remaining base with support of the Warden and Minion Prince. That's the whole strategy. So here on this base, we will deploy our Queen here. She will move into the CC compartment and take down all these things. Out of them, these are the main targets. Jump spell here will give her access to the core, multi, and eagle. We will dive our king into the scatter compartment. He will clear that whole compartment with boots and ball combo. It will result into this straight path towards the town hall for Dragon Riders. They will move like this. We will use Yeti Blimp for the town hall and sneak in some headhunters to take down the enemy queen, both protected by Warden ability. That's the plan. Let's do the attack now. Alright, let's start with deploying the queen. Coco Loon ahead of the healers to check for the black mines as usual. It will also trigger the CC. Notice how I handled the CC here. Rage for the healers and queen and freeze with poison for the enemy CC. We also got both the enemy heroes under the poison effect, which is always a good catch. Now, this base has open walls, so the queen should be going in. But I still brought the super wall breakers for a situation like this. It is never a good idea to charge a single inferno, but we have plenty of freezes and invisibility to get through it. Alright, the king is out now. Let's deploy the baby dragon to push him into that scatter compartment. We will use his ability once he gets into that compartment. Now remember, we are using only 4 healers here, so the queen ability will be forced if 3 or more defenses are targeting her. But that's never an issue, as long as we get the enemy CC and heroes with her. Alright, let's start the Dragon Riders as time is running out. Spread them out a bit to make sure they go to different defenses and don't stack up on any particular defense. The Minion Prince's Dark Orb ability is very effective if used early in the attack to freeze up the defenses. It also allows us to delay the Warden ability a little longer. Alright, the Headhunters took down the enemy queen, and the Yetis out of Blimp will easily secure the town hall with support of the Rage spell. Now, I know many of you guys didn't expect this strategy to be on this list, but believe me, this strategy is very powerful and highly underrated. It is way better and easier than the hybrid or even the Queen Charge Lalo. Definitely one of the top 5 attacks of Th13. Alright, this base is gone, so let's move to the next attack. At number 2, we have the Fireball Super Witch attack strategy. Works best on spread-out multi-inferno bases. This is the basic army composition. Make necessary changes according to the target base. And these are the ideal hero equipments for this strategy. You can also use the Rage Vial and Gauntlet on the king if you want. Now in this strategy, we usually create a funnel with the fireball. It will be great if we get 1 or 2 major defenses in doing that. But the main objective of the fireball is to create a straight or L-shaped pathing for the super witches. King and SB will further narrow down the path, and then the super witches along with Warden and Queen will sweep through the entire base. That's how this strategy usually works. So here on this base, we will deploy the Warden here and try to hit this Inferno with the fireball. For that, we will use 2 invisibility spells like this, so the fireball can target the single and take down all these things with the help of an earthquake spell. After the fireball, we will deploy the super witches and Queen here to follow this path. Warden will also join them, and together they will move like this. Jump spell here will give them access to the town hall, and we will use the Rage spell and Queen ability to get through it. King and SB will keep them centered, and we will use the RC to go after this single with the Rocket Spear. Simple plan. Now let's execute it. Alright, let's start with deploying the baby dragon. It will create a little bit of funnel, and make sure the King and SB troops stays on the flank. The Warden is also out now. Coco Loon ahead of the healers, as usual. Alright, let's set up for the fireball. You have to be very careful with the placement of the invisibilities. Make sure it doesn't cover the target defense. And also, a level 18 fireball is recommended if you're planning to attack a Th14 from Th13. Alright, the super witches are out now. Always pile them up in one spot to make the healers transfer on them. King and SB are very crucial for this strategy, as solid pathing is very important to keep the super witches together. Because once they start to split up, the defenses will easily overwhelm them, and you might fall short due to that. But the King and SB troops will constantly cut the flank to make sure the super witches stays together on a narrow path. Alright, let's use the Rage spell as we are about to engage the Town Hall and enemy CC. Super witches can handle any CC with the help of a poison spell. Notice how I used the RC to quickly take down that single, before it does too much damage. The buff on the Rocket Spear made it pretty strong, and as long as the RC doesn't lock onto the skeletons, it will always get good value. Now there is no secret that this is the best attack strategy at Th13 and beyond, because it can literally take down any base thrown at it. All you have to do is master the fireball and understand how to keep the super witches together. I already uploaded a full guide on this strategy that will surely help you, so check that out from the channel to learn more about this awesome strategy. At number 3, we have the Super Archer Blimp Hydra attack strategy. Works great on concentrated multi-inferno bases. This is the general army composition. Make adjustments according to the target base. And this are the best hero equipments for this strategy. Now, we usually take down a big chunk of the base along with the town hall with the Super Archer Blimp. After that, the heroes will cut the ring of defenses and set up the pathing for the Hydra to cruise through the remaining base. They will have the support of the Warden and Minion Prince. So here on this base, we will try to land our blimp around this expo, so the cloned super archers out of it can take down all these things. Out of them, these are the main targets. After the blimp part, we will dive our heroes on this side to clear all these things. It will leave us with this narrow path for the dragons and dragon riders. They will move like this. Early Prince ability as usual, and we will use the Warden ability to get through the core. Enough planning. Let's do the attack now. Alright, let's start with the blimp drop. Lava Hound in front will tank the defenses and traps to safely escort the blimp. Once it gets to the location, deploy one invisibility first, then manually open the blimp and use both clone spells, then drop the rage and remaining invisibility spells every 4 seconds. The trick is to make the super archers invisible while keeping the target defenses exposed. Don't let them take a single shot, or else the super archers will be gone in no time, especially those scatter shots. Alright, they took down everything we were looking for. Now let's deploy the heroes as we planned earlier. Unfortunately, the CC is still not cleared, but our queen will take them down anyways. Notice how I used the baby dragon to push them into the base. The king ability will also open the eagle compartment for the queen to move in and get those important defenses. Alright, everything is going great on this side. Now let's start the Hydra as time is running out. Electra will create a funnel and push them into the base. Now let me be clear. You will not get a 3-star every time you attack a Th14 from Th13, because that's very hard and it's supposed to be like that for a balance of the game. But these are the strategies that gives you the best chances of doing that. So learn them and have fun in CWL and trophy pushing. So these are the top 3 best attack strategies to 3-star a Th14 as a Town Hall 13 player. I hope you found it helpful. And if you want to learn more exciting Th13 attack strategies, then check out my Town Hall 13 playlist. I will see you there.